Welcome everyone, Farmer Cop here. This is episode 36 of No Man's Land. I am so sorry for how long it's been since I have posted an episode of this. I apologize. My work schedule has been crazy busy. I have had barely any time to play any farming sim or do anything really outside of work, which has been really unfortunate. But anyhow, just an update. Let's take a look at our horses. You can see we obviously bought them for 500 a piece, and then they were not worth that much when we got them, but now they're starting to go up in value. I'm still waiting on a comment from Jaden to name the horse. I haven't checked my comments, though, to be fair, in a few days here, so she could have made a comment, but we'll name that eventually. Otherwise, we'll just leave it as that. It'll be fine. Anyhow, our horses are going up in value, which is great, and they don't really use hardly any food, to be honest with you guys. Yeah, they don't use barely any of this food. And this is a combination of both those, so I gotta be careful not to top either one of those out. But yeah, they use hardly any food. We have a ton of oats left. Yeah, a ton of oats left. But yeah, so the Soy Harvest, we got 20,000 liters. I don't know if I mentioned that or not. We're gonna wait for obviously 1236, which hopefully will come here in June, somewhere around $1,200 per 1,000 liters, and we'll sell that off just as cash. Or yeah, that's for Larry. It's for Larry. Soybeans are for Larry's pigs. That's right. It's all coming back to me now. I also sold silage for $86,000. We sold a ton of silage. So everything's going really good for us. Yeah, we're getting stuff done. We have a lot of canola growing right now. You can see if we go back up to here. We have canola growing in all these fields, I believe, if that's the case. Yep, all those are canola fields. So, yeah, I'm not sure what we should plant here this year. It is March, beginning of March here, so I'll kind of think about what we should plant. I mean, honestly, I'm trying to think what we have for contracts. Let me pull up our contracts real quick, because honestly, it's kind of up to that, what we end up doing here. But I don't think we have a lot of really big contracts or anything in terms of that running for us. So let me see what we got going on here. In terms of contracts, if I can get my mouse, see what I want it to do. There we go. Okay, yeah. So in terms of contracts, I'm looking down the list here. Yeah, I don't see anything crazy on here that we need to get done. Yeah, I don't have anything. Larry needs, again, those soybeans for his pigs, so that'll get done. And then Hostander needs 82,000 liters of canola, but I don't have anything else we necessarily need to grow. So what we might do, we may plant some sorghum. What was I going to do? We wanted to get some chickens rolling at some point. We were talking about that. So let's talk about that for a second here. We have some barley to feed them, which I think is going to be plenty fine. But I think for feeding the horse, I think sorghum is going to be cheaper. So maybe what we'll do is we'll plant some sorghum in that field. Which, let's go to here. Sorghum can be planted, where are we at here, sorghum? In April. So in April, I will go ahead and plant sorghum in this field right here. I think that'll be good for us. And obviously, I'll keep doing all of our different stuff that we need to get done around the farm and get that sort of stuff rolling. But today, I would like to get some chickens, and then hopefully some new businesses may pop up today. That would be good if we can add some more stuff in. But yeah, so a lot of good mods actually came out for stuff that I'd like to kind of role play into the town, so I'm kind of excited about that. But yeah, as far as everything goes, everything is going well. It's just on the move, getting stuff done. But yeah, you guys know how it goes sometimes. But yeah, sorry it's been so long since I posted anything. But in the meantime, I'll just keep taking care of stuff that needs to get taken care of, and we'll get some sorghum planted over on that field and everything else. But I'll see you guys here in just a bit. All right, welcome back in, everyone. So it is now June, the second part of June to be more specific, and it is a good time for us to sell these bad boys here, because 1252 at that one, which I don't even know. It's got to be one of my strangely named shops that wouldn't let me put more than 3 letters in there. Yeah, right there. Okay, so we'll take it over there to sell, and they'll get it shipped over to Larry for his pigs. So Larry, we got some soybeans coming out for your pigs, my friend. In the meantime, a couple things I got done. I got sorghum planted in this field. I also got it all fertilized, everything like that. Got it weeded. The one thing I noticed that I totally missed, and it was my bad. I also harvested the grass and got us a bunch of bales off of there because it was ready. But no, the one thing I missed was I didn't realize these 2 fields needed lime. So the harvest in those 2 canola fields isn't going to be as good as it could be, but everything's fine. Took care of the grapes and did all that sort of stuff. But that's pretty much what I did. Just took care of the fields. After we get this delivered, honestly, the next thing that's going to happen is going to be the canola harvest. So what I'll probably do is do a time lapse of that. I think that would probably be a good call there. Yeah, I think just throwing a time lapse of it. I don't know what I did for a time lapse last episode because it's been too long since I posted that one, darn it. But yeah, and then also in July, I think the grass will be ready again to be harvested. So I'll keep you guys in while we go sell the soy off, just because we'll be making some good money doing that. But yeah, so everything's going well, and then past that, we will have some stuff added into the town, which would be good to have that going. I'm not sure exactly what business I'm going to add in today. There's a business I really want to add in, but we'll see kind of how that's going to go. And that's, oh, let's check on my horses. Yeah, they're starting to get a little low on food, so I probably need to top them up. But 1,100 bucks, they're slowly going up. We're not going to make a lot of money off the horses. They're not going to be a big money maker, to be honest. Honestly, right now, I mean, obviously $600 a horse right now. So what, 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe 5 grand total so far is the profit. And we put a little bit of food obviously into them and stuff like that. Yeah, so we're not going to make a ton. The thumbnail might be chickens today because I think I want to add chickens in. I think chickens would be a really good thing for us to add in, to be completely honest. So I'll kind of have to add, I think that's what we're going to have to do. I think that's what we'll have to do. Because we do have, oh no, oh no, oh no. It's just the worst. Oh goodness, we would have had to pick all that up. Thank goodness that's not how this game works. All right, we're going to do this. And then I'm going to say we had to pay, obviously, a tow bill for that. So, there we go. We paid a $500 tow bill. And well, they didn't really have to tow us, but they just had to flip us back over. Let's turn our super strength back off. Oh, nope, don't disconnect it. Oh, goodness, I couldn't believe I did that. Oh, I was doing so good with my driving, but it is what it is, I suppose. But, yeah, so the horses are doing good. I mean, I'm pretty happy with us doing horses, and I think that they've been a good thing for us to do, so maybe I've been happy with that. Oh, wow. This thing's just all over the road now. Might just be me, though. But, yeah, so we'll get these guys sold off. I think obviously we'll make some good money off of this, so probably around 24, 25,000, something like that, which would be good, minus, of course, the 500 I just wasted doing that, but that's okay. Our money is still going up, and it's doing good, and, I mean, I'm thinking about either expanding, getting some more land, or, I mean, honestly, the next thing we got to purchase is a new tractor. We got to replace this tractor. This thing is just... This road is rough. But this thing is, it's definitely seen some better days, that's for sure. I kind of like this little alley setup back here, kind of how the shops are set up. I really like this. This is a nifty way. I'm glad I did it this way. As much as I love the town we had in No Man's Land Season 1 and 2, I'm going to be pretty excited to have this one built up just the way I want it as well. So, pretty happy with that. Let's see how much we get from the soybeans here. $12.50. That was a pretty good price. There we go. $25,465. I will take that any day of the week. But there you guys go. I think the next thing you'll see is probably going to be a time lapse of the canola harvest. So I'll see you guys after all the canola is good to go.
You're playing your cards with your queen of hearts. When everyone folds, your fork still holds. You're placing your bet, showing no regret. Close your eyes to hide your lies, roll the dice. You got me tiptoeing around you like you made of glass. Got an invincible fence, letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft. You're playing it cool, bending all the rules, talking way too loud, and you're talking rude. You're playing a game, driving me insane. Your heart is back, and it's a fact, no turning back. You got me tiptoeing around you like you made of glass. Got an invincible fence, letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft. When I use my witchcraft. Come on. You got me tiptoeing around you like you made of glass. Got an invincible fence, letting everyone know not to trespass. But you're bound to break down, bound to lose, bound to get knocked right out of your boots when I use my witchcraft. When I use my...
All right, so the canola is harvested, and it's been a couple months, so a couple things I want to note. If we go in here, animals are slowly gaining value. They need a little bit of food, actually, right now, but, I mean, otherwise they're doing really pretty good. Then the other things, in terms of how much canola we got, 46,000 liters, which if you remember, we need 56,000. So we're still gonna have to do another round of canola, which is fine. But I've got a plan for that. So if we look at our fields here, obviously we got grass growing, and I also did another harvest of bales. So if you look, let's actually just go take a look. We have a ton of silage bales so far. This is just what's off of, and there's some on the trailer over there, but this is just what's off of 2 cuts so far. And then how's Honey doing? Honey's doing pretty good. I emptied it a little bit ago, but let's go ahead and get this guy out of here while we're here. A little bit further. There we go. Get this one. Oh, there we go. Perfect. Okay, yes, we have a lot of honey, which is great as well. But yeah, so a lot of silage bales. And my plan, we'll let that save here. Obviously, grass can keep going on here. Our sorghum is ready to harvest, which means since we're gonna get plenty of sorghum off of that, what I would like to do is take our oats, put them into our factory here to make oatmeal, since oatmeal will increase their value a little bit. So I'd like to do that. And then we can sell the oatmeal off, because that'll be a good way to make some extra cash there. So I think we might as well do that since we have this facility up and running. So yeah, I would like to do that. And then if we go back up here, I think what we'll do is do canola in these 2 fields just to be safe. If we have, we only need actually 10,000 more. We'll actually get plenty off of this field. Let's just do this field. We'll do canola in this big field here. And then I did give, it was a Hassanator who we're selling all this stuff to. I gave Hassanator a call, and he said if we had any extra, he'd also buy it from us. He said he just needed to get at least 82,000 liters, so he'll still buy it from us, and he's buying it at a rate of 906 per 1,000 liters because he's paying us a decent price above. Yeah, so he's paying us a premium price for it. So, which also means we can sell off this stuff immediately. We don't have to worry about what the prices are right now because he's buying it at a flat rate at a premium price, so we can get that sold off to him as soon as possible. But yeah, then again, the oats are going to go into the factory because we'll have sorghum to feed the horses. And yeah, that'll be that. And then in addition to that, we're going to plant barley in these 2 fields just to make sure we have enough, just because right now we're in a good spot to be able to do another kind of winter crop, if you will. So I think we'll do barley in these 2 fields just to make sure we have enough for our chickens, which right now, I mean, we probably have plenty to deal with the chickens for a while, but they're going to cook through that, I think, faster, and honestly a lot faster than the horses are going to cook through their feed. So I want to make sure they're set to go, so that's what we're going to do. But as of right now, I have over-engineered tractor here. We're going to get him set up harvesting our field of sorghum over here, so we're going to grab that. But another thing, our money's gone down a little bit. I bought this guy right here. This thing has 39 point something hours on it. It has, oh gosh, can't remember how much horsepower. It has a decent amount of horsepower. It was on sale, of course. Yeah, 460 horsepower truck. It's, I mean, only worth that there, but I bought it for 24 grand out of here at 50% or so off. So a screaming deal for a truck. I know we don't have anything that can haul yet, but now we can keep an eye out for a trailer on sale because we have the truck now, which is awesome. And I know that's quite a few hours, quite honestly, for that. It's because we probably want to start selling stuff at around 100 hours. That's why our Massey Ferguson is way overdue. But at the same time, the benefit is we're not really going to have to drive this a lot. It's not like it's going to do field work or anything. It's just going to be to transport stuff to town to sell and transport big stuff around. So I'm happy about that. But anyhow, let's hop in our harvester. We'll get it out to the field for over-engineered tractor so we can start working on harvesting. Well, we set up some chickens. So that's our plan. We're going to set up some chickens. And then I got a couple new businesses that I haven't quite added into the town yet. So I need to do that. I actually meant to do that before I started recording here, but I forgot. Making sure everything else is ready. But yeah, I'll take a little break and add those guys in, and then we'll go take a look at them. I also limed all the fields, as you can see. It took a bunch of lime. I think I had to buy like almost $4,000 worth of lime from the store, which is, I mean, it's fine. We had to get it done, so I'm not too worried about it. But yeah, so that's awesome. And then what we are going to do as well, after he's done with this, we need to get our canola can get planted right now, and then our barley will get planted in September. So we are going to get ready to wrap up the episode probably today in game. But yeah, we'll get this going, and then I want to get our chickens set up. So we'll work on that with you guys in. And then we'll kind of take a look at what we want to do there. All right, we should be doing good. There we go. Okay. Sorghum is getting harvested. That is good news. And also the good thing about sorghum too is if we really need to, if we just keep focusing on sorghum, we can always feed it to our chickens if possible if we run out of barley for whatever reason. Though I don't foresee that being an issue ever. But there we go. Okay. Let's hop back over. We'll just hop on that guy, get out. I'm really, honestly, I'm strongly considering selling this guy. I mean, if we have another worker, though, we could use it. So we'll hold on it, because honestly, we're not going to get a lot for it. It's just taking up space. I mean, the header, $2,000 there. The corn header, it's the only horn header we have, to be fair, which is $3,000. So that's about $5,000 so far. And then 2,500. So maybe like $7,000 total for the whole setup. So, I mean, we might as well just hold on to it. It doesn't honestly make a lot of sense to sell it. And I don't actually know how much we're going to get for our Massey. Yeah, not a lot of money, but we need to get a new tractor. Let me know down in the comments what you think for a tractor we should get. I have been looking at and really thinking about buying this guy right here. Now, it says 276, but for whatever reason, if you go in here, the biggest engine is 249. I went through all the options. I didn't see a 276 in here. I think it just goes up to... Oh, no, there we go. Let's see, 276, it says, there it goes, 276, $55,000 for the 276. We don't actually really need that, to be honest. What I would probably get, we can keep going through these. 155, 207 is pretty good. 234 is actually really good. 15, 249 for 15. That's probably what we go with, because 250 is a lot of horsepower. And then obviously I want to get GPS, because this is going to run our mowers and stuff. We don't need a front loader, but does this have a front attacher? It's got to be able to have that. Yeah, front attacher, $2,500. So this configuration, $120,000 for this. This is a 250 horsepower, brand spanking new tractor for us. Honestly, this has been a better deal than a lot of the stuff that's been coming on sale. I haven't seen any tractors that have been coming on sale. It's a little bit older of a tractor, but I think for our farm it's perfect. Obviously, can't afford it just yet, but we honestly, based on how much we sold worth of silage last year, we'll probably get another $80,000 off of our silage harvest this year. Plus, we haven't even sold that canola yet or any of that, which I actually might sell that off camera and then go that route. But we have a lot of different options here, which is super cool. But yeah, let's work on getting our chickens set up and good to go here. Okay, so yeah, I think we'll do them right in here. We'll do them right in here. Now, I do think I thought about the horses, because we can do more horses if we wanted to. That's fenceless. That's a big one though. That's 16. I might at some point, we might just upgrade the horses here and just put them in like right there. I know that scoots them down a little bit, but we might end up upgrading them. Oh, that's $100,000 though. That's a little bit ridiculous. Never mind, we're not doing that. That's crazy. But we could do this even pretty close to almost entirely overlapping, and then have just a little bit of a gap here. The problem is I don't think this is super flat up through here. You can see that kind of goes up a little bit. But let's talk about chickens. That's what we're really here about. So $6,000 starting out. We have 30. That's not too bad. This one does 360, which this is not a bad little chicken coop for 360. This one's a little bit more expensive, but quite honestly, I like the look of this one a lot better. So that's 360 as well. That's another just a version of it. We'd probably go with the red one. It kind of fits our very American farm. That's, yeah, and then we're kind of getting in some really expensive one. The free range one's a 720, but it's $63,000. So I think this is the one we're going to go with here. Yeah, I really like this building here. I think we'll go with this one. The problem is, how do we want to put it in? Now, honestly, to see how that trailer's right there, I might leave that kind of as just a little bit of a pathway through there and kind of put this in right here. I think that might be the way to go about it. And that way we can park that trailer in there if we want to, have like a little alley in between. But if we do that, place it. It didn't mess up our landscaping too much. Let's get this trailer pulled out of there, that livestock trailer. I think we can pull it with this. Not that I necessarily want to haul a lot of stuff with this truck, especially using that, but we can, I think, pull that out of the way. Now, chickens, I think I have a mod installed that allows me to transport chickens. And I think our thing will transport chickens. No, it will not. Okay. Now, if we buy a trailer that can transport chickens, that's one thing I do want to check real quick. Is that actually something? Yeah, chicken transport is something I have installed. The problem is I don't think it's going to be worth it. None of these are showing chickens on them. I don't know what maybe I'm missing something here. Chicken transport. See, none of these things are showing chickens. So, I don't know. I could be doing something completely wrong. You guys are probably well aware of it. But yeah, we'll just have to have them transported here. That's okay. That's not a big deal. It's not going to cost us a lot. Can it not pick this trailer up? I'm sure it can. Oh, it can't. I'll be darned. Okay. well, let's get this out of the way. We're going to move this guy over here. And then we need to get a tractor, which thankfully our tractor is not being used right now. Grab a sip of coffee. Fantastic. Okay, let's get this moved now for real. Yeah, I think this will work out pretty good. This is going to be a cool little area we're going to have set up here. We're going to make some good money off our chickens. And I actually have a subscriber contract related to chicken eggs specifically. And I'll go over that one real quick after we get this moved out of the way. We'll leave this grass here because what I want to do, I actually think I want this to be a little gravel pit through here. Kind of, oh, Halloween DLC. What in the world is this? Wow, I don't even remember installing this. I probably did install it, obviously. I didn't know you could have it something programmed to be in its own category like that. I didn't know that was a possibility, but that is cool. Okay, yeah, so I think, yeah, I like that. Yeah, this will just be gravel through here. I like that. I honestly like gravel a lot better than the dirt, but I think it's just, yeah, I don't know. This just fits with our farm the way it's all set up right now. Yeah, right there. So just kind of a little gravel path through here. Just a place, basically all this is just a parking spot for that trailer. And we'll just run it all the way out to the road. There we go. And then we can just pull this back around in there. And that's just going to be where this guy is going to park. Our AI worker is almost filled. Well, over-engineered tractor, I guess I should say, is almost full of grain. But I'll deal with that in a second after we get our chicken set up. Yeah, there we go. Plenty wide for that. We can dump that trailer off there. We can even back one on the other side and go that route. We'll just turn this guy off here. He can sit there for a second. Now, in terms of around the chicken pen, let's do a little bit more landscaping here. Obviously, we have dirt through here. I would like to have this kind of connect back into there. I actually don't know if I want to make this all dirt, to be honest. Yeah, it looks kind of weird with that grass in there. I think we'll just have to do it. But yeah, just like that. That looks good. And this is our animal pen setup. And this, honestly, it needs to be a little wider. I always drive on that grass anyway, so it might as well just be a touch wider. Because all of our equipment is a touch wider. This can be a touch wider through here. Same with around here. Because all of our equipment drives on that anyways. There we go. And then this just actually probably can just be dirt around there. One of the things we need to do soon, and I can't believe I haven't done it yet, is we need to get a new house. This thing is just ridiculous. I actually think, I don't know if I'll park it or I'll put the house up here or not. I do like these trees here. They're a good separator. I don't want to get rid of those trees. I like them. But we also could potentially put the house like out here maybe, closer to the road and buy this plot of land. We might do that. And then, yeah, that might just be something we do, and then we can use some of it for farming. But it just kind of makes sense to have our house further away from all of this, potentially. But, yeah, okay, anyhow. I'm just kind of going off the deep end here, just talking about different stuff. So, let's put some chickens in here. We don't need roosters. They are just completely, yeah, we don't need to worry about that. Now, we can wait time. We don't need to get eggs right away. So, we're going to buy the cheaper chickens, and then we're going to raise them up here. So, we're going to go to 60. We're going to buy... Now that's a third of them. And then we'll do actually this. Okay, there we go. Because how much were we paying for each of those? Yeah, okay, $360 to put some chickens in there. I'm not worried about it. Matter of fact, actually, that's just, I know this is going to stop them from reproducing, but you don't make hardly any cash from reproducing. It's just kind of a headache. So let's just get 360 chickens. We'll raise them up right, and then we will make them just kind of produce eggs for us. Well, not make them. I mean, they're just going to do it. But yeah. What in the world has this guy got going on here? Wow. Well, I don't know how he got in there, but we will... Over-engineered tractor and I need to have a sit down and talk about how to harvest a field, I guess. I'm just messing. Obviously, it was an over-engineered tractor doing it. But that is his character in here. Okay, so let's take a look at what the animals need. They just need... yeah, they just need grain, which is super easy. Chickens are the easiest of the easy. Yeah, easy peasy there. So... and there is a mod that allows you to kind of pick their eggs up and get them distributed somewhere, but I think we'll be fine with picking them up ourselves for a while. So yeah, there we go. We got chickens, ladies and gentlemen. We got chickens. That's awesome. I will get them fed off camera, and then I'll bring you guys back in when we have a couple new businesses to go check out in town, and probably after the sorghum harvest is done. So I'll see you guys here in just a bit. All right, welcome back, everyone. So businesses are added in. We're gonna go take a look at them, and we'll talk about a few things on the way into town. So first off, we got our sorghum harvested. Actually, the tractor's out. We need to get that in there. How much do we have in here? Just at least I can tell you guys, 12,473 and 24. So we got like 36,000, which is really good off of one field actually. So that's gonna last us a while. So I'm pretty happy about that. And then over-engineered tractor is currently working on planting that field. And he's actually almost done planting that field with canola, our last canola field, hopefully for a little bit. But yeah, we might as well drive this back over here. Well, you know what? We have the episode time. We are way over anyway, so let's just hop in here and just keep going about our business. Oh, by the way, the chickens. So as per tradition on the Farmer Gap channel, the chickens are Jeff's chickens. If you don't know what that's all about, it's okay. Jeff Cardinale has been a follower of the channel for a very long time, since before. He's probably like subscriber 50 or 100 or something, like somewhere in there. Like he's been following for a long time. So the chickens are always known as Jeff's chickens. So if you see that on the thumbnail, don't be surprised by that. It's very, just like it was Jaden's horses, this is Jeff's chickens. So that's just the way it is. But yeah, so that's awesome. And then, oh, the egg contract, of course. Let me read that off. Before I forget, gosh darn it, my mouse. I lose my mouse on all my screens. Here we are. Okay. Where are we at? Where did this contract go? Here we go. It's from Spirit Fang. Says, I got an excellent, of course, very punny proposition for you. I'll pay you 10% above the market value for every 1,000 liters of eggs. They'll be for my farmer's market, and because I like scrambled eggs, they'll be for me as well. He has that little egg tent in there, so we'll take them to there and get them 10% above the highest market value, which would be pretty cool. So we're already getting a good deal on our eggs. Oh, and actually, yeah, we'll go this way first. Now we have two new businesses in town. They just built this new office building here, a new kind of commercial building here. And by them, I mean me, of course, but regardless, this is added in. But the newest business is in this one here on the very end. I believe they also live upstairs. But this is TBL Homes. This is courtesy of, if I go over to, let me go to my businesses here. Okay, here we go. Garrett lies to me left a comment. He said, "What's up, Farmer Cop? I've been enjoying your content for a while. I'm a cop in Alabama and have been for 3 years. I've been in law enforcement for nearly 7 years total, and I'm currently in the process of getting my real estate license as well. I'd love to bring my estate business, TBL's Home Team, to no man's land. With the real estate market the way it is, some home and landowners want to sell quickly and will offer their land at discounted rates based on how long they're on the market. I can send you weekly letters, or when a good deal on land is available, with special deals. Some of my clients could also use some of your services, landscaping, grass cutting, field sim, to increase the value of their property. I'd love to be a part of your series." So awesome, Garrett. That is fantastic. Welcome to No Man's Land, my friend. It's happy to have you here. But there's Garrett's TBL Homes place there. And Garrett, yeah, if you get any deals on land, you let me know. I will take a look at those. That's for sure. But yeah, so that'll be who we do all of our real estate business through now. If we need to buy more land, we'll come talk to Garrett up here, which is awesome. I need to finish going through and getting all the signs set up for all the different businesses. But regardless of that, we'll head down this way. I'm surprised some of these businesses might end up moving just because they're in really prime real estate area. And Garrett, of course, could help them with that. But yeah, then we go down here. We have another factory in the district down here. And actually, I think I added this in, and you guys probably already saw it, but I didn't mention what it was about. So Super Sabbath left a comment, and he said, "I live out in the country in southern Georgia. I'd love to have a cotton gin in your gameplay. This place take your harvested cotton to have it cleaned and the seeds separate from the fluff. Well, the closest thing to a cotton gin we have is probably the spinnery. So we have a spinnery here. And this is Sabbath's gin. So Sabbath's not to be confused with the alcohol form of that, but the cotton gin, I can only put limited stuff on the signs there. But there you go. Those are our two new businesses, ladies and gentlemen. And that is the end of this episode, since, oh goodness, we're about to crash and it's overdue anyways. But if you guys enjoyed, please drop a like down below. If you haven't already, hit that subscribe button up on the screen to join the Farmer Cop channel and turn your notification bell so you don't miss any future videos I may post. This has been Farmer Cop. Thank you guys for coming and for watching.